6 matches left, and it's not unthinkable we could set a championship record points total. So join this director of football as we prepare Everton for life back in the Premier League. Greetings, my excellent friends, and welcome back to Club 3, Part 6 of the Director of Moneyball. I'm Clarke Sheridan, and we can win the title today. It's not likely to happen today, but it could. We need to beat Derby County away from home, but we also need Fulham to drop points away at West Brom. There are 6 matches remaining, and we are already 13 points clear of Fulham in second place. Just one more point needed for us to secure promotion, and the team are playing so well. Sonny Finch, third top scorer. Ramazzani up towards the top of the average ratings list. Ramazzani has the most assists in the division, and Caligari's in second place. So if we look at the current record for most points achieved in one season in the Championship, it's Reading. 106 points in 2005-06. Most wins in a season was Tottenham with 32 in 1919-20. Well, 6 matches left. If we win half of them, we set a record for most wins in a season. If we win 4, we break the points record. And I say it every episode at the moment, but it's all down to this man, Antony Clarke. 73% win percentage now. We've got no issues in the squad anymore. Everyone is happy with the way things are going. So we're even odds for this match against Derby. We are favourites. What can Antony Clarke's team achieve? Oh, they can get us promoted, that's what! Yes, next season Everton Football Club is a Premier League team once again, and that means this director of Moneyball is a Premier League director of football. This is so exciting. Got a wage budget set at £1.3 million a week and nearly £40 million transfer budget. Oh, this is going to be a glorious summer. And it's down to this 2-1 victory over Derby County. Not the most memorable performance, to be honest. It was a fairly even match for quite a lengthy stretch, but it did include what I would like to see as our goal of the season, to be perfectly honest. This finish from Sonny Finch, chesting down and then volleying in for what a beautiful strike that was. And a rare goal for Bajcetic, who capitalised on a deflected free kick from James Garner before a bit of a late consolation from Derby County. It's a bit of a shocker for us to concede that kind of goal. We didn't look like defending that particular effort very well. So Heddle having a not his best performance in that match. But it doesn't matter. The Everton fans are delighted. Even Peter Reid is singing the praises of Antony Clarke for a job well done. He thinks that Clarke handled the pressure admirably and deserves the adulation that he's receiving. Yeah, not just from me, it's even Everton legends like Peter Reid are getting in on the act as well. Well done, Tony. The board are delighted as well. The supporters are happy we've gone back up a year ahead of schedule. And Clarke himself says that he never had a problem keeping the team focused and professional. Well, I'd say that's probably down to your determination, level of discipline and motivating attributes, Tony, but well done anyway. Right, so we're on 99 points. One more win, and we are definitely champions. It looks like the board are keen for me to expand the scouting network now that we're a Premier League team once again. They're increasing our limit of scouts and recruitment analysts. So there's a bunch of new staff members I've just offered contracts to. These were all recommendations from our weekly staff meeting, but we've gone with a recruitment analyst, improving our coaching team, improving our chief scout. We're going to focus a lot this summer, I think, on getting that backroom team the best that it can possibly be for the step back up to the Premier League. But that is for the coming weeks. Right now, this board and our supporters expect us to win this game and win the championship title. And there's no better team to be facing than Blackpool, to be honest. They've lost 5 in a row. Let's do this, boys. We are the champions, my friends. Yes! Everton win the Sky Bet Championship title. A 1-0 victory at home to Blackpool was enough to seal the deal. It was a pretty dominant performance, good average ratings all over the park, much higher XG than Blackpool managed, and a beautifully worked winning goal. Ledo picked up the ball, played to Medina. Mabude crossed it across for Finch, who had run miles clear of the last defender. It was a beautiful piece of play. Finch with his 24th goal of the season now. Well, the Everton board are happy to have clinched the title. They are praising Antony Clarke for guiding the team to success. A spokesperson for the fans is declaring that Clarke is doing great things for the team and that this prize is just reward for all of the hard work that he's put in. I can't agree more. One downside though, Blázquez now is complaining about a lack of game time. We did bring him in as our agreed first choice goalkeeper. I always knew that Heddle was likely to start ahead of him though. But it's all good. He is happy to be our cup goalkeeper, which bodes very well for next season. 2 great goalkeeping options secured for our time back in the Premier League. And we are on the verge of that new record for most wins in a season now. We already won 32 matches. One more victory gives us the top spot. And we are facing Coventry in Friday night kickoff. Now, Coventry have won 3 of their last 5 matches, so this could be a tricky fixture, but they've only won 4 out of 21 away games this season. So, is this the match where we set that new record for most wins in a season? Yes, it is an absolutely dominant 2-0 victory. Oh my word, we're one of the best teams the Championship has ever seen. Ramazzani missed a penalty in the 3rd minute as well, which is incredibly unlikely. Lewis Dobbin made the most of a rare appearance here, played through by Finch, and a quality outside of the right foot finish there from Lewis Dobbin. Brilliant to see that. And then Mabude running down the flank, created an opportunity. Finch picked up on an error, essentially, from the Coventry defence. Snapped up the finish. Thank you very much indeed. And that's 33 wins in one season. Most impressively of all, we have 3 matches left and need just 2 points to set a record points total as well. This team is something else. Next up, though, we have Bournemouth away in 7 days' time, and that will be a tough ask. They are pretty dominant at home. They're in 5th place. They're still pushing for automatic promotion. Media say we're favourites for this, but we're not odds on. This is going to be a much tougher fixture than we've faced for a little while now. Even a draw will see us equal the record set by Reading. Tony, what can you and the team do? And we lost 2-0. I did fear it might be a step too far to complete that record in this particular match. Bournemouth were absolutely fantastic. A very poor show from Balogun, who's been phenomenal for them this season. But we didn't really have... well, we just didn't really show up. Sonny Finch, 6.2 rating. Very, very poor. So although we had much stronger possession, we probably should have scored at least 1 goal on the balance of play. We just didn't test them enough. But next up, we have Swansea. We're playing them at home, and they are in 22nd place. And they've been pretty poor all season, so this could be the match that we secure that points record, and we are absolutely watching this one live. Well, there's a nice £2.5 million bonus before that match at Swansea. Benfica, who we sold Dwight McNeil to in the summer, have won the Portuguese Premier League, and I slapped a stipulation on saying if they won it, we'd have to get an extra £2.5 million from them. There we go. He's only made 13 starts for them. Well, thank you, Benfica. And look at this. Adriano Taser, who we signed in January and couldn't play because he's already played for Man United and a club in Argentina this season. He's been languishing in our under-21s while we wait for him to be able to play for us next season. He's just scored 7 goals in 1 match in the under-21s. 20 goals and 5 assists in 17 starts. This lad is going to be amazing. But that is for next season. We are odds-on favourites for this match against Swansea. Swansea, who have not won in their last 5 matches. This is the perfect opportunity for us to set a new record points total for the Championship. And here we are. The Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium is possibly the venue for a record-breaking Everton football team. We have Heddle in goal, Bard, Bajcetic, Omobamidele and Caligari at the back. Ledo is starting in defensive midfield with Medina and Mansverk ahead of him. Then Ramazzani, Mabude and Finch up front. This is a tried, tested team that has achieved great things this season. What can we do against Swansea? Caligari has an opportunity to float the ball into the box, but it is easily cut out by the Swansea defence. They loft the clearance all the way upfield and it comes to Bajcetic. Honestly, even if we don't set a points record, we could lose the next 2 matches, and to be perfectly honest, what does it matter? We've got 105 points. We're one of the best teams the Championship has ever seen. Already, genuinely the second best team this division's ever seen in terms of points. We've already set a record for most wins in a season. And Sonny Finch has just put us 1-0 up! Oh my word, what a beautiful run. What a beautiful pass played through for him. Oh my word, that was Sonny Finch's 50th league goal of his career. Omar Bamidele played it to Mansverk, just knocking the ball around beautifully. Caligari, with his weaker left foot, played that through ball. Oh, what glorious genius there from our creative right back. This is looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. We're lining up with all of the expected roles as well. We're still playing with those fullbacks rather than wing-backs. Heddle as a sweeper keeper. Ledoux, interesting to see him playing as a defensive midfielder though. He's not a naturally hard tackling player. He's very creative. He's got very good vision. I would have expected him to really excel as a deep line playmaker. But oh my word, Omar Bamidele just scored the second of the match. Ledoux was unlucky there not to get that free kick. What a quality effort from him, and I think it was Fisher making the save rather than it coming off the post. Let's have a look at the replay here. Yeah, Fisher made the save but only managed to knock it to Omar Bamidele. Dropped to his feet and snapped up the finish. Well, I think unless Swansea have an absolutely miraculous recovery, this is going to be official confirmation that Everton are the best football team the Championship's ever seen. Ramazzani there. Oh my word. 28 minutes played. And that was an assist from Ledoux to Ramazzani with a cracking finish. Look at this run from Ramazzani. Ledoux just played a beautiful, once again, through ball, cut inside. Ramazzani. Oh, left-footed finish beyond the goalkeeper at his near post. You'd expect the goalkeeper to do better there, but oh my word, this team really is something else. And you know who else is something else? Antony Clarke. This is all down to Antony Clarke. I've built the team for him, but it's Antony Clarke who's picking them. He's the one who's choosing the roles. He's the one who's training the defence to let the odd leaky goal through, as we just saw there. That's a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to keep a clean sheet on this record-breaking day. We've just played the most incredible football this season. We've been so solid and been playing a style of football that scored a huge number of goals, not conceded many. There haven't been really any fluky results. That first season at Birmingham, can't lie, it was a miracle that we stayed up. We got far too many draws, way more than we deserved. Terrible effort from Mansverk there. This has been a whole different story. This has been even better than watching Ben Watson in charge of Worthing in our second season there. At no stage this season have we even looked troubled. Caligari steals the ball there and we're playing. Look at this beautiful play. Ramazzani's been played clean through again. And that's our fourth. Oh my word. The quality of football on show for a team in the Championship is absolutely glorious. It's going to be fascinating to see what Antony Clarke does as a Premier League manager next season. Is he going to stick with this style of play that served us so well? Expansive, high energy, high tempo football? Or is he going to try and actually solidify things a bit? Play more on the counter-attack? I really have no idea. So it will be fascinating for me to be thinking about which players should we be bringing in to improve this team further. And who is Antony Clarke going to need to give us the best chance of staying up? And of course, what are the board going to expect? I have no idea what their expectations will be. This is an Everton team who was struggling year after year, declining returns, just dropping further and further down the table year after year. We're returning to the Premier League with a bang as the best team the Championship's ever seen. Oh my word, that finish from Dobbin! Wow! Just opened up onto his right foot and a beautiful curled finish. That is absolutely glorious. Oh my word. Onana with the ball over to Dobbin. We're getting so much joy from that inverted winger on the left flank. Oh, Dobbin that time, not even Ramazzani. Incredible stuff. So what a way to end this season in front of our home fans. Record-breaking total, and that is very, very poor goalkeeping. An error by Heddle, who on paper is the best goalkeeper in the Championship and hasn't really had the best game for a while now. Once again, our defence were playing the striker onside, but there's no way the striker should have got to that ahead of Heddle. Very, very disappointing. 10 minutes remaining, we are 3 goals up. There's no way that Swansea are coming back and winning this, I say. They're on the ball again in the 80th minute. No, I'm gonna say there's no chance they're scoring with this. Not a hope, not a hope, unless we give away a penalty. Careful there, Bard. Oh, Heddle actually does manage to make a save. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Who should I be upgrading this summer? Are there any positions or any players in particular that you think are going to be a liability in the Premier League? Bajcetic has huge potential, but hasn't necessarily played the best football as our ball-playing defender. In fact, hasn't actually played as a ball-playing defender. Maybe that's a consideration for me. We've had Antony Clarke generally picking central defenders when, miles off target there from Dobbin. And that's it. The time is up. A 5-2 victory. A very entertaining match at the Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium. And the Everton team that Clarke Sheridan built is officially the best the Championship has ever seen. We have one final match away at Barnsley. We could finish with 111 points and a goal difference of 60 plus. Let's see just how good we can be. We're odds-on favourites. They've won once in their last 5. Can we do this? Yes, we can! 2-1 away at Barnsley. Oh my word. Ramazzani penalty and an own goal get us the 3 points. And that's great to see as well. Final day of the season, and Antony Clarke gives 20-year-old Philip French his first team debut. Looks like he could become a fantastic goalkeeper for us in future. Already valued £14.5 to £17.5 million. Might need to give him a proper face. Well, that is utterly remarkable. 111 points, a goal difference of plus 58. We scored 53 goals at home, conceding just 14, and lost only once at the Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium all season. Only lost 4 on the road, winning 16. Just what an incredible performance. In any normal circumstances, Fulham and Watford with 98 and 95 points would both have got automatic promotion. They were very unlucky to be in the Championship at the same time as the team that Clarke Sheridan built. It's been a wild ride this Championship season. We're now going to the Premier League, the big time, the most important transfer window of the entire series is coming up in the next episode. So please do join me again soon. If you've enjoyed what you watched, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on to find out the second the next part drops. And in the meantime, be excellent to each other. I am Clarke Sheridan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.